There really isn't a weakness on either club. They're both big. Oshawa with 4 players over 6'4". Rimouski's whole defense core is over 6 feet, and they're veteran teams. Rimouski has 1 rookie. Oshawa only has 2 in their lineup. They are built to win the MasterCard Memorial Cup now. But we all know only one team gets that title. Rimouski working out of their end. That pass will go to Dakota Mermis. Mermis is number 44 for Oshawa. If you're a fan of the MasterCard Memorial Cup, you're used to seeing him here. It's his 3rd straight appearance, the previous 2 with the London Knights.
And a big part of the reason why Oshawa picked him up for that experience, for this. But
got a piece of it. He didn't know where it went. Lucky for him, it was up high and behind the net. This is the line that DJ Smith really relied on to shut down Connor McDavid and the Erie Otters in the OHL Championship. So with final change, you know that the line of Frederick Gauthier, Christopher Clapperton, and Alexis Loiseau is the one that concerns the Generals the most. Loiseau's their leading scorer. He has been in the playoffs and the regular season.
And so we're pretty safe in that regard.
Jan Kostelik. He's the QMJHL Defenseman of the Year. He wears number 3. We heard from him. Rob Falls talking to him before the game. Frederick Gauthier, he is the Maple Leafs' 1st-round pick. He's dangerous down low. Christopher Clapperton. He can't get much progress done, and it's that strong defensive duo back there of Josh Brown and Dakota Mermis. They battled hard and didn't let Rimouski get a scoring chance. Gauthier. He's got Brown in front of him. Got it to the corner, still has it. Centering attempt, Hunter Smith. Got his skate in the way. Open side. Pico has a chance. Andrew Pico now chasing it against Bradley Latour, who throws his hip into Loiseau.
Defenseman coming up to the line, and his forwards back pressuring to that line to really protect against any.
Christopher Clapperton makes a short pass to Frederick Gauthier. He rips down the left wing side. Tried to drop it off for Clapperton, but there's the defensively responsible Cole Cassels to break that up. And Bradley Latour trying to cut to the middle, but Jan Kostelik played him perfectly.
Well, his game has really come a long way. RJ came over, didn't know a lick of English, got into a couple of fights early on.
Leaves it for Cole Cassels, pick of the Canucks, and the Vancouver Canucks have to be thrilled with what they've seen. Hunter Smith, he takes a shot. That's wide of the goal. Cassels takes a hit from Kostelik. Gauthier's in there too. Hunter Smith, this is where he wants to do some work right along the boards down low. Goes to Brown, and Smith's also pretty good in front of the net providing a screen. He got there, the puck hit him. Gauthier wasn't going to give Smith any room. Gauthier and Morin, they have the size to contain Hunter Smith. Gauthier did a good job of it there. Oshawa scored a power play goal in every game in the OHL Championship against Erie. 8 power play goals in the 5 games. Puck along the boards. Rimouski trying to take some seconds off the clock. Oshawa finally gets it loose. Now Cole creeps toward the net. Created room for Van de Sompel. He doesn't shoot. Here's Tobias Lindberg. Back to Van de Sompel. Continuing to move. Waiting for a seam to open up. Cassels over to the... An important kill here for Rimouski.
Be dangerous at times. Guys forget it's not a baseball glove.
Lindberg wraps it back to the line. He was hoping Van de Sompel was...
25 shorthanded goals for Rimouski during the regular season. That's unheard of.
Lindberg, he tries to go back to the line, and here's an odd man chance, or so it appeared. Cassels getting back. It's a 2-on-2. No shot. That's stopped by Appleby. Loiseau trying to get it back in front. Jolie running out of gas. Time ticking away on this power play. Cassels slowly to center ice. And not dangerous ones either. A face-off win for Oshawa. Bradley Latour. Hunter Smith. How about that battle back there? Morin and Smith. Latour looking for the puck in front of the team, starting to familiarize themselves with each other. Not happy off the face-off. Bradley Latour was with Beauchemin. Now Beauchemin trying to get a chance, but Mermis skates back. He got to it, gets it to his defense partner, Josh Brown. That's off the referee's skate, and it came right in front, out of the reach of Beauchemin. Fortunately for Oshawa. Clapperton up ahead to Beauchemin. Brown takes over, gets it over to Mermis. There's Hunter Smith. He's property of the Calgary Flames. Simone Bourque comes in over the line, gets it to Clapperton. Wasn't a lot on that shot, but Appleby didn't play it very well. And Gauthier was going to the net, but couldn't control the rebound. Loiseau wins the draw. Jan Kostelik takes a look at the net, makes a pass. Loiseau over to Bolden. They play catch behind the net. Now they'll switch spots. Kostelik walks in. Hard shot stopped by Appleby. Clapperton over to Kostelik. He'll switch sides. Passes over to DeLuca. Loiseau's pass. That didn't get through. Clapperton steps in front of DeLuca to take that feed. Loiseau in the corner. Brown gets on him in a hurry. He's trying to pressure him to make a play. He got it to Clapperton. Wide opens DeLuca. Creeping toward the net. Kostelik, a couple of strides in. Stopped by Appleby. Rebound gathered up. Here's DeLuca. That shot from Clapperton just misses. Kostelik takes a look at the net. Hasn't shot yet. Nice pass. Clapperton, DeLuca. He misses the net, and this will go.
Cole, for the first 15 minutes of that first period, you were all over them. What happened in the last 5?
You know, both those goals they got were from our mistakes. I mean, you know, we looked a little bit nervous out there for some reason in the defensive zone, but, you know, we talked in the room, and we're going to get back to our game here.
Now, they play a trapped style. Have they surprised you at all with what they've given you?
No, we knew they were a trap team coming into it, and we worked on it the past 2 days in practice. So, you know, we're looking to take the lead back in the second.
He really is that good in all zones. Absolutely dominant in the face-off circle, blocking shots, scoring goals. He does everything for Oshawa.
And killing a penalty right now. And that's done. Just 7 seconds is all Oshawa had to get rid of in the Dakota Murmas delay a game penalty at the tail end of that first period. So it was a lengthy 5-on-3. Oshawa did not get scored on, but they have to be careful here. Clapperton had Appleby stretched out, but he missed the net. There's a long shot from Kostelik, and the right pad of Appleby came out to stop it. Rimouski's flying to start the second. That rush from Kostelik. There's a sharp angle. Beauchemin's on the doorstep. Appleby stood his ground and kept the puck out. Van de Somp check. Over to Beauchemin. Gauthier spots Vachon, who came in off the bench, and Vachon with Cole Cassels. Sanderosier was out of his net. Put it right on goal. Latour came up with a rebound. Couldn't get it back in front of the net. Cassels in there again, causing havoc. Morin plucks the puck loose, and he'll start things away for the Oceanic. That's off a skate, and Saint-Hilaire's sprinting in there. First man to it. Baudouin, long shot, wide of the goal. Morin gets it. His shot, that's not on net either. Vachon back to the corner. Darosier, tied up by Saint-Hilaire. Puck not cleared. Morin to Baudouin. That's blocked in front of the net by Darosier. Lindbergh working hard to get the puck out. Now maybe some skating room. It's Cole Cassels dropping it for Lindbergh. There's a shot that's blocked. Lindbergh gets it back. The Senators pick, spinning, turning. Gets it to Delcole. Delcole works. He got the puck back. Got possession for Oshawa. Van de Somp lets one fly. Cassels. He was causing the screen, and the puck trickled just wide. Everything started Oshawa's way. They had a 2-0 lead. They had a power play. They could have made it 3-0. Here's a chance to go ahead. Latour stopped point blank by Darosier. Puck still loose. Latour again. Darosier makes another save, and the puck's still loose. Wrapped around for Clapperton. Right back the other way. Beauchemin's shot blocked by Josh Brown. There will be a lot of that. Brown blocks. Morin pokes at it. Brown comes up with it. Gets it out to center. Latour, who might be a little frustrated after that shift. 2 glorious chances. Face-off win. Too good for Cole Cassels. Power play. Delcole up ahead to Lindbergh. He goes right wing side. Cole Cassels. He's pressured by Couture. Lindbergh gets it. Stick handling, but it's stolen by Couture. Generals. Almost a full minute of pressure. The only reason the puck got cleared is Rimouski missed the net, and it wrapped around the boards and got down into their own zone. Oceanic controlling. Jan Kostelik gets it to Clapperton. Takes the return feed off his stick. Goes wide of the net. Brown slides it ahead to Cassels. He didn't get it out. It will come out, though, as Frederick Gauthier his power play. Rimouski knows they have to hurry if they want to get something done. Past the midway point of regulation time in this one. It's game 2 of the MasterCard Memorial Cup. First one for Rimouski and Oshawa. The QMJHL champs and the OHL champs. Jolie out to the blue line. Carlisle was in front of him. He was forced to play it in. Now Brown takes
on us completely, and he flicked it up into air, but when he flicked it up into the air, it was over the glass.
That's a tough corner. Dakota Murmas had one of those in the first. Power play Oshawa. So now it's their turn to try to regain the lead. They were up 2-0 in the first period, controlling this game. They had outshot Rimouski 9-2. Took a span of 44 seconds in that first period for Rimouski to tie it. And it's been a stalemate ever since. Gauthier knocks Van de Sompel down. Takes his time before he gets it into the Oshawa end. That's another area of Gauthier's strength, is his ability to play on the PK. Cassels glides through center. Leaves it for Van de Sompel. He had to make a move around Jolie. Now stick handling in the Rimouski end. Cole Cassels moves it to Tobias Lindberg. Van de Sompel's open. Quickly over to Dal Cole. Cassels can't get that pass. It was knocked aside by Loiseau. There's a long shot. Misterly took a swipe at it. The puck was in the air. He couldn't. An offensive zone penalty. Rimouski once again. Puck bouncing around. Dal Cole gets to it. Gets in front of Loiseau. Van de Sompel back to Dal Cole. Takes a shot. Blocked by Baudouin. Desrosiers took a swipe at it. Cassels got it away. Dal Cole's shot. Not a lot on it. It still got through everybody and went to the. Lindberg looked like he was banged up on the previous power play. Looks spry here. Cassels lets it go past him. Nobody there on the blue line, and he knows you can't waste much time. You don't want to waste opportunities. Oshawa has another one here to go in front. Dal Cole back to Murmas. Gets to the corner, can't shoot from there. Passes off to Cole Cassels. Cassels distributes it to Dal Cole. His shot's off Clapperton and goes to the corner. Murmas, cross ice pass to Rowe. Shots are 20-13, and the 21st shot is in. Stephen DeRoche off
RJ in the series against face-off winning percentage. You cannot get it any cleaner than this. Cole Cassels absolutely perfectly right onto the tape of DeRoche. And there it is into the back of the net. I mean, how important have face-offs been throughout the course of this game?
Position. St. Hilaire, he was looking far side and narrowly missed. Tobias Lindberg, he's got good speed, cuts to the middle, and getting back into position was Jan Kostelik. It looked like Lindberg might have had a stride on him. Kostelik got back. Lindberg another chance. Puck bouncing around. Oshawa starting to dominate it. Gauthier's out there to take this face-off. You noticed it. We noticed it. Serge Beausoleil, who doesn't miss anything, would have noticed it, and his big centerman won that draw. That puck sent in on Appleby. Confidently played it and left it for his fantastic start yesterday. Quebec Remparts, the host team. They just hang on from a late surge from Kelowna to win the opening game. QMJHL trying to make it 2 straight wins. Oshawa's in a good position right now, though. They're up a goal, a period remaining. And Oshawa's been a tough team to come back from. When they get a lead, that's in the OHL. Oshawa had a 2-0 lead in this game. Rimouski came back to tie it. Cole Cassels. He's got Latour with DeLuca again. Couldn't get any time to get the shot off that time. Moran gets it in front of the net. Cole Cassels is there. Saw a hit coming. Hunter Smith glides over and gets the puck out of arm's way. That's one guy, DeLuca. When you look at needing offense for Rimouski, he's a guy here that I think needs to be accounted for. No tripping call as the linesman tripped Moran. He's out of position as the Oshawa Generals come in. Latour behind the net. Moran's back. Jolie gets knocked down. Penalty coming up to Oshawa. Alexis Loiseau sends Kostelik. Hunter Smith, he took that penalty, and he had that hand off his stick again. Had to be careful as he tried to tie up Kostelik. That was good restraint on the part of Hunter Smith. Tyler Boland from St. John's, Newfoundland, sends it back to McSween. It's into the Oshawa end, and Ken Appleby's talking with his defenseman. Captain of the Gen.
Exciting to see how these two teams progress through this event.
Simone Bourque kept the puck in. Clapperton's on it again. Here's Gauthier. Another chance to shoot. That was off his stick and went wide. Gauthier with 2 goals this postseason. Both have been game winners. Picks his spots well. 3-on-2 for Oshawa. Latour. Cassels going to the net. So is Smith. Gauthier makes the save. Smith couldn't get to the rebound, but he does now. Spinning around, but Kostelek now has Smith contained, and Frederick Gauthier, so responsible defensively, comes back to get the puck out. Gauthier circling the net, takes a hit from Carlisle, just keeps on going. Smith shovels it up the center. Vachon took a run at him. Guillaume McSween back to Charles David Baudouin. McSween's puck's in front of the net. Loiseau reaching for it. Michael Joly comes up with it. There's an open man. It's Bourque. Couple of strides in, and he put it off the glass. Joly can't get past Bradley Latour. Got it to McSween. Cassels spotted the puck in the corner. It was loose. Aiden Wallace gets it in front of the net. And that was dangerous. It got Brown. Slides it ahead out of the reach of Latour. There's a shot that's stopped by Appleby. Comes back in front. He stopped that too. DeLuca with Brown on his back. Got it in front. Here's Baudouin. Hard shot. Latour blocked it. Cassels trying to catch Baudouin. He's got Latour going to the front of the net. Gets it there, but the pass was elevated. Coming back was Boland to make a good defensive play. And now Latour. Face-off win. Who else? Cole Cassels. Got it to Latour. Couldn't get it through. Morant has his stick lifted. Cassels intercepts. Now he looks in front of the net. Nobody's open until Latour gets a open soft spot. But his shot didn't get to the net. Look at Cole Cassels' work down there. He has really emerged as one of the top players in the CHL. Once again, after the second, DJ Smith talked about the icings. And he said he's not worried about it because his team's so good winning faceoffs.
Well, had a decided edge in the first period, but since then Rimouski has come over and taken the lead in that department, and so you have to think that Oshawa had talked about the icings. If you do it from behind your own blue line, you cannot make a change, which is entirely different from the OHL.
Finally did get it in, got a long shot on Appleby. Moran tried to get a attempt through a crowd. There's one. Joly was in front. Appleby had to battle it. Smith off the boards it out.
Complaining to the officials, no call.
Cole Cassels in front to Lindbergh, and the puck wouldn't settle for him. He had a stride on Bourque. Lindbergh gets it back to Brown. Over to Murmis. Evaded. And DeRosier keeping an eye on his bench. When will he get the call for that extra attacker? Michael Joly, you know. Rimouski is going to have to pull the goalie if they can get this puck up. Murmis. Up ahead to Cassels. Makes a good move, and Cole Cassels, a backhand pass ahead to Misterly. He takes a hit from Morant. Cassels and Misterly working down low. Dalcole tapping his stick. He was wide open in front. Didn't get the pass. Oshawa content to keep possession. Not give Rimouski the puck. Tough to score if you don't have it. Brown.